Hello again, and thank you for joining Jeff and Jenny's Classic Restorations. Well, back in the shed. Last few days has been really hot. Today's going to be hot, but it's been a bit miserable to start with. So I'm going to get on and do this week's video. I've been a little bit busy through the week. It's been hot as well, and I managed to get the reversing camera fitted to the van. That took a couple of days because the original screen I had in there wouldn't accept it. So basically I just put another screen in, and so I've got two screens. So that's all working now. Coming back to the NVT Easy Rider, nicknamed the Banana. Today my plan is to try and get the electrics done on the stator off of the old engine. So I'm just waiting for where it's gone. Don't matter. I'm on a couple of days. I'm on 18 days holiday. Done about 6 off already, and I've got loads to do with the garden and everything. So I'm going to get this done today, this video, and then I'm going to cut the trees down and what have you, and then get the van back from my late mum's parking space, go to the dump later on next week. So today the plan is hopefully see if we can get a spark by the end of all this. I probably will have to go back to the timing again, but I'm going to have a go at getting the electrics. We've got to take it off of the engine I bought second hand, which was running. So we've got to take that off and try and get it onto the stator, well, to get the stator plate onto the engine here. So I'll show you just briefly what I've done. I have moved on a little bit, and we'll have a go at these electrics. Right, well, I got the back wheel painted, so it's back onto its two wheels now. Got the brand new tire on there. As you can, I'll just show you briefly. I didn't want to use levers to get it on because I didn't want to damage the paintwork. But yeah, so I managed to get a nice little blister on my palm there, trying to push it on. But at least it was on without using levers. So that's done. The mudguard obviously was done as well. And before I put the wheel on, I actually ran the electrics through to the back light behind the mudguard. The electrics are on up here with the light on now, the horn on, all connected. So it leaves me with these two wires down here for the stator. They did have bullet connectors, and I had to nip out very early this morning with Jenny to Tool Station to get some more bullet connectors. So this is the old one. Yeah, I've pretty much seen better days. I don't know about the coil. Probably that wasn't sitting in water, so that might be all right. But anyway, we've got the other engine here, which I'm going to take off the magneto flywheel, take that off, and then we can take the electrics out. We know this was running, and transfer them onto the old engine. So let's try and get this off and see the condition inside there. Right, excuse all the background noises, kids and dogs out there barking. Jenny's going to get the ump in a minute. She likes a quiet life. But anyway, we're going to use the impact driver just to get this off. It's a 15mm nut, hopefully. Right, okay, the nut off. With the other one I was able to use one of the pullers. I don't know which one it was for, what make, but I have got a puller that fits in there. So let me just try and find that one. Right, found this puller. So I don't know what it's for. Might be a Suzuki or something, I'm not sure. It's only a single-sided one, but it's gone on there. So let's see if we can get this off. There we go. Okay, right. Well, I need a little bit of a clean up, but yeah, it's certainly better than the other one. I'll just give all this a little bit of a clean, and some of these magnets and that, and I'll come back to you shortly. Right, I've cleaned up all these the pickups there and the magnets in the flywheel. That's all much cleaner. This was the old one. The problem I had, well, I couldn't use it in the end, was this will probably all clean up, but it's where the cam is there, it's all pitted. I tried to clean it as much as possible, but of course once that's going round, that's going to affect the points, isn't it? So that's why I'll sort of kill several birds with one stone with this engine. So I did try to get these nuts out. I thought there was going to be a problem getting these out, but there isn't. They're actually quite loose, or screws rather. Excuse me. And hopefully you can just transport it, just put it over onto the other one. A bit more there. There we go. I've just lost a screw. I don't have spares now, don't I? There it is. Right, okay, so we put it onto the other one now. Right, let's get this one over here into that hole. As I say, I probably will have to adjust this later on, but at least we might get some sort of a spark. Where is the other one? Somewhere with the hole. There. We go. Right, one little bit of luck was on the second-hand engine I got. There's like a little square grommet thing that the cables go through, just to waterproof in there. Lucky enough, the one on the original engine was okay, so I'll just clean it up a little bit. So I need to, in a moment, thread the wires through there. And they take that off as well. See, there it is. See, it's just falling apart. So get the wires through there. Then need to cut these. Get the some bullet connectors on there, and the same on those wires there. Right. So they're threaded through now. That little square grommet thing is in there to waterproof it. So that's okay. And I've put some bullet connectors on these two. So there's this one, from what I remember, was black to black, and this one was yellow to green. So let's get that one in there. There we are. Right, okay, so get the flywheel on now, and I sort of try and adjust the points for now, and then we'll see if we can get a spark on it. Right, as I say, I'll worry about the timing a little bit later on, but yeah, there's obviously the access hole there to do the points. Through that side there, they're closed, and through this side they're opening and starting to close. So it's got to be 35 to 40 mil. That's certainly not at the moment. So I think there is a nut just through there. I think we can see it. Yeah, there's a nut just through there for the adjustment. I'll get that temporarily adjusted for now, and then as I say, we'll worry about the timing a little bit later on. Right, turn all the lights out now, close the door. It was between 35 and 40. 40 was a little bit tight, 35 was a bit loose, so it's somewhere in the middle, about 38, which is good. So let's just have a quick look. If we can get a spark on this, it'd be great. So there we go, look at that. That's working beautifully, isn't it? Let's see now if I can put the plug back in and I haven't got the carburetor on yet, just chuck a bit of easy start, see if we get a bit of a kick out of it. So let's have a look. I'll just set that up and come back to you. Right, okay, so plugs in, caps on. This may not work. So it's all pretty oiled in there, so it's not, I won't do it too much, but we'll just have a little try, shall we? Let's get some spray down that in there, just to see if we get something out of it. I'll spray it at the same time. No, never mind, at least we've got the spark. Can always be worked on, can't it? Might be the timing, but at least, you know, we've got something to work on there. Right, well, it could well be that there's no back pressure or something like that in there, but I've just done a compression test. It's probably about nearly 120, which is fine, and it's got to wear in slightly as well with the new seals and bearings, but that's not too bad, so I'm okay with that one. Right, I'm back again now. I got called away this afternoon to go about 10 miles away to go get the wife some special fish from this special fishmongers. I was going to leave it for today. I was just going to edit it, but it's only about 12 minutes, so I thought, well, I'll just do a little something else. My plan was to give the carburetor a clean, which came separately in this bag. Anyway, so I've looked at the carburetor. There's no top to it or the slider in there. This was the like the air filter cover thing that goes on there. I mean, look at the state of that. So you can get these, but I did have a spare Delauto spare one here, genuine. But this is the what is it? This is the SHA 1210, and the carburetor I need is a 1412. So I was looking at some of these cheap sort of things on eBay or AliExpress. Anyway, I bit the bullet. I can't really afford it now, but I've bought a genuine one. So that's due to come in a week or so, I think. So that was out the window. That was the plan, was to get that all on. Anyway, in the meantime, I thought, well, let's have I've cleaned up the fuel tap. A bit of a unique one. It's got this clip in here which will pull that off for now, and it was blocked as expected, but now I've gone through, cleaned it all out. Now the holes are all clear, and this is the reserve pipe, that's all clear now. So I'll give it all a bit of a clean up. That can go back on. The filter, that's all being cleaned. Push that in there, and that hopefully now we can screw in just under here. So oh, look at that, one of the blooming bullet connectors has come out. Say no more. Right, never mind. Right, just come up here, and that just goes in there. So hopefully there we go. So we can get that one tightened up. I'm going the right way. No, must be out. Let me muck about and get this in. Right, you're probably glad you didn't see that. That took ages. I eventually had to clean out the threads again inside, and it was anti-clockwise, so that didn't help either. So now we can just get this one in, just line that up with the hole, and we can get the pin in there. But maybe we have to go in the other way, I don't know. There we go. I do want it to put that over there. Right. There we go. Right. Okay. Well, as I say, I was hoping to have get on with this carburettor, but well, wait for the new one now. Not really much more I can do tonight. Still got to get on with the levers and what have you. So yes, getting on now the time. So we're just going to say goodbye to Jenny girl, and we'll call that a day. Well, sun's nearly gone down now. That's the end of Jenny's day now. She'll be guard dogging all night, won't you? Yeah, keeping an eye on any little noise. So, sorry, I was hoping to do a little bit more, say, with the carburettor, but no, I didn't even check that originally. It was always in the bag. So, never mind. I've got a genuine one coming, so hopefully that will be okay. Got to get, as I say, get on with the cables and things like that. It's not really that far off cosmetically being finished, and what am I going to do afterwards? So I didn't really have enough money for the carburettor, but I needed it. So still no news on my mum's flat. Few visitors to go and see it, but other than that, nothing since. So anyway, that's my problem. So hope you did enjoy this little video. You take care. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.